What's up, guys? Sports Estimators back with another NFL video. Today we'll be recapping the NFL playoffs so far, previewing the championship games coming up this weekend, and talking about the NFL All-Pros selection. But let's go ahead and get started with a recap. Let's start off with the wild card round. Personally, that's the best wild card round I've seen that I can remember.
Yeah, each game was good. Each game was entertaining.
Except my Steelers.
Oh yeah, no.
It was good up until the fourth quarter.
It was good up until the fourth quarter.
Yeah. But shout out to you. 6 for 6.
I went 6
Perfect.
for 6.
And let me guess, you didn't put a parlay, right?
I didn't.
Bro, you could have been a millionaire by now.
Bro,
You guys could have been millionaires by now.
and you know what's funny is that like on my notes for that video, I had done like a parlay, like that I was gonna shout out.
Oh shit!
So I was gonna put Panthers. Like all in all, like the whole payout, if you would have paid, it was like plus 600 something. So if you would have put $25, you would have won 160.
Damn, easy money. How many legs was it? It couldn't have been 6, right?
No, it was 4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because the Rams one was the one that ramped it up because it had the Rams were like plus 200 or almost.
Yeah.
No, not the Rams. Sorry, the Niners.
Niners,
were like
yeah.
plus 200. So yeah, but and then for this divisional round, kind of moving forward, I only got one wrong.
Yeah. So actually, you're only like a field goal away from having a perfect bracket.
Yeah.
Because it was that Bills Broncos game that ended up messing you up.
Yeah.
And there was a controversial call there too.
There was. I think, I don't know. That one was weird because then there was the same play that happened kind of moving forward. The Patriots and the Texans kind of had like the same play. I don't know if you saw that one. So it was like 2 of the same controversial calls.
Yeah.
One went against for the offense, which was obviously the Patriots, and then one helped the Broncos. So I don't know. I think Josh Allen needed a couple more tools. I feel like if Keon Coleman would have locked in, he would have been that missing piece for them to.
You know it's bad when your owner throws you under the bus.
Bro, that whole controversy, and then firing Sean McDermott.
Yeah,
bro, I don't think they should have fired him. They probably should have fired some of the coaching staff, but not him. I think he was suitable enough to lead that team to where they were, and just it kind of sucks for Josh Allen because he can't get over that hump. Yeah,
because like if you look at their roster, I don't think that's like a Super Bowl roster. You know, so you can't really blame the coach for that. I feel like if anything, he got like them to play a little bit better. Yeah, especially the defense. I feel like the defense picked it up in those playoff games.
Bro, they did, especially this game.
Yeah,
like, they did.
And Sean McDermott is like a defensive coach, you know, so he should have gotten some credit for that. But yeah, I was a little bit surprised to see that him get fired. But low key, Josh Allen is top 2, and he might not even be 2.
Bro, I'm telling you, who did I have for my MVP? Did I have Josh Allen? No.
Yeah, you did.
I did have Josh Allen, right?
Oh no, you had Saquon. Did you have Saquon?
Oh, I did have Saquon. Damn.
Yeah, I've always been big on Josh Allen. I think it was always between like him and Lamar for the second best, but I don't think anybody is more valuable to their team than Josh Allen.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, because he carries them.
Yeah, he does.
And he did, to be fair, I wanted to ask you about this. Like, there's been like a lot of controversy about just surrounding Josh Allen, because I feel like he's polarizing in the sense that either people like really ride for him and he's getting criticism because they say that when he wins, it's because of him, but when he loses, they blame it on the other players. But it's like the counter to that is like he's carried them so many times that he can afford to make mistakes. You know what I mean? Yeah. He basically has to play perfect. And if he doesn't, they lose.
But bro, he damn near plays perfect enough for them to always come out. Like even this game, he played bad. Yes, okay, he had a couple turnovers. Bro, having 4 turnovers and you still put up 30 or 33 points on them, like. And
I would argue, I don't even think he played bad. It was just the turnovers.
Yeah,
because he was still making plays, like doing what he does. So I'm definitely on like. I think, especially with how Patrick Mahomes looked this last season, and when you factor in that he's going to miss most, if not all of next season, like we could next year be talking about Josh Allen being the best quarterback in the league.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. The AFC had the easiest path to the Super Bowl
in a long time.
But low key, it kind of reminded me of when Tom Brady was playing. he would have a lot of easy paths to the Super Bowl.
When he had to play the Jaguars in the championship games?
Yeah, bro. Like, remember who was against Bortles?
Blake Bortles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nasty,
too. Yeah, because they would always be like the 1 or 2 seed, so they would always have a bye because the AFC East always sucked.
Bro, at the time, the Jets were horrendous.
Yeah.
The Bills were horrendous.
Before Josh Allen got there, they were trash.
Miami was always trash.
So they always had a bye. And then for the divisional, they would end up playing like the Texans and like random teams like that. And I think one year they actually played Tim Tebow's Broncos in the championship game. I don't know, that's like way back.
Yeah.
But like point is like they to your point, the Patriots always did seem to have an easy path to the Super Bowl. Like
and
this year, this year again,
now, bro.
Yeah, there was a stat that said that the Patriots had, like, in terms of strength of schedule, it was like top 10, maybe top 5 easiest ever.
For this season?
Yeah, for this season.
I mean, I think if you were to look up the top 10 teams that have made it to a Super Bowl with the easiest path to a Super Bowl, you would see a lot of Tom Brady teams on there. Yeah,
and if you think about this year, like, not only did they have a super easy strength of schedule regular season, but they got the Chargers with, like, no O-line. Justin Herbert was, like, running for his life the whole game. No Nico Collins for the Texans game.
That's what I was going to...
And that. No Bo Nix. This next upcoming week. So I'm salty because this is, like, the least... I don't know if I said it on the pod, but one thing I did not want to see is a Patriots-Broncos championship game, and that's what we got.
Damn.
Because, bro, like, that's not an exciting game to me.
It would have been exciting if Bo Nix was still playing.
Yeah, definitely a lot more.
It would have been... I think that would have... the Patriots are good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But were they the ones... They're not the Bills. I think... Like, how do I say it? The Patriots don't excite me as much as what the Bills would have excited me.
Definitely not. Definitely
like
not.
They play with more risk. The Bills, they play with more, like, they'll on a 4th down, they'll try to convert. And this Patriots team they don't.
They're like more methodical. They're not like exciting. Yeah. And I think it has to do with, like, Josh McDaniels being the OC who might be the best OC in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's his first year there and he basically turned around the offense.
Yeah.
Because they're not. I was low-key, I don't know if I said it, but I was thinking the Patriots might be fraudulent. And given this playoff run, they're definitely not fraudulent. They're a good team. I still don't know if they're a really good team, but you do have to give them credit for how they've been producing. And even though they don't have, like, elite playmakers, that scheme is really good. Like Josh McDaniels, he was there for all, like, those Brady runs and stuff. And, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we could get into the preview of that game, but one thing I did want to talk about before we move on is the Bears are straight for the next 5 to 10 years, bro.
I have a hot take on this Bears team.
Really? Let's hear it.
I don't know if it's a hot take, but this Bears team reminds me a lot of that Seattle Seahawks team with Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll.
Like, the one that won the championship, or like a particular year, or just like the whole...
Like that whole Legion of Boom era.
Okay.
So Caleb Williams is Russell Wilson in this, and Ben Johnson is Pete Carroll in this, and the fact that Russell Wilson slings it, Russell Wilson escapes the pocket.
Okay.
He throws off his back foot. You know, they do these crazy plays like that touchdown in the
a lot of
quarter.
Like plays out of nothing where they had to scramble. I get what you mean. Okay.
So this team kind of reminds me of that. And then that defense, that Bears defense, they have lockdown corners. They have a all-pro safety. And I feel like they're just missing a hard-hitting linebacker, like Cam Chancellor was, like Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
During that time.
Yeah, their front seven needs to get better.
Yeah. But they're definitely they kind of remind me of that.
I can see that. Yeah.
And I feel like that's what we're gonna see from the Bears. And I wouldn't be surprised if next year we see the Bears and the Cowboys in the NFC Championship.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Bears in the NFC Championship game next year. But yeah, like if you think about it, Caleb Williams isn't going anywhere. Ben Johnson, we know, is like he's gonna be a head coach for a long time. And all of their playmakers are still young. Yeah. Twin, Colston Loveland is a rookie. Odunze's in his second year.
Yeah, they have Cole Kmet, who's not a bad number 2
DJ Moore's still young. I like DeAndre Swift. He's still young.
DJ Moore's like 29 years old.
He's 29?
Yeah.
I mean, that's still relatively young.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's super young.
I thought he was younger, though.
Considering how many years he's been
thinking about it, like, I forgot his Panthers days. So,
he's 20. Bro, he's our age.
Yeah. So, like, he's damn near in his prime. So, that whole team is like, bro, they're going to be good for a while. If, like you said, if they just need a couple more pieces on defense, and they could be a Super Bowl team. But I think if you're a Bears fan, you have to be very excited about the future of this team. And even with how this season turned out, because I don't think even the biggest Bears fan would have thought that they'd be this close to making it to an NFC Championship game in their first year. And also, too, the way they play, because they're fun to watch.
Bro, they are fun
Caleb Williams is like, right now, he might be a top 5 quarterback. Like, right now.
In the league?
Yeah. You could make an argument that he's top 5. Definitely talent-wise.
Top 10.
He's top 10. Maybe I'm getting a bit excited, but like, I don't think it's crazy for you to say that he is, given like how, because I didn't know he had legs like that. Like, he can really run.
Yeah, he can run. Yeah.
And like his arm talent is like crazy.
It is.
He's made some throws that it's like only 2, 3, maybe 4 quarterbacks in the league can make.
Only Russell Wilson back then. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
A Josh Allen. Type of player. Dak Prescott can make.
Nah. Dak can't make those throws. Dak cannot make that throw where bro, that was insane.
That one was crazy, bro. He ran 15 yards back to throw it, bro.
Yeah. Nah, he
chucked it. But what I don't like about the way he throws the ball, though, he gives it too much airtime. Like, they hang in the air for hella long. And I don't like it. Like, I like to see some
velocity.
Some like just throw it on a rope, bro. Like just Like,
but I feel like
to do it. Wow.
Sometimes he kind of has to do that. I feel like
that is true.
It depends, I guess. But yeah, I think another thing too that I'm upset about is that I wasn't aware of how good the Texans defense was. And bro, we were a CJ Stroud stinker performance away from seeing this defense like probably in a Super Bowl. Because I think they were giving me like 2014 Seahawks, 2016 Bronco defense vibes, where like that defense, bro, it was insane. Like against the Steelers, it was competitive through 3 quarters, and the Steelers had some success moving the ball on them in the beginning of the game, but in the end, they just took over the game, and they were, bro, getting fumble returns for touchdowns, pick sixes, and even against the Patriots game, like CJ Stroud did them no favors. Like if he just didn't have like 4 turnovers, bro, they should have won the game.
Bruh, this defense, the things I would do to have this defense on my team, bro. Like they played incredible.
Yeah.
And then for the Texans to still be able to put up 16 points though, like that wasn't CJ's, doing, but like to only hold the Patriots to 28 points where they could have
technically 21 because it was that points off turnover.
Yeah.
And then he had another one. I think they got a field goal off of that. But that defense, like, it was insane. Like they swarmed to the ball. Anytime somebody got tackled, it was like 2-3 players around the ball. They were getting pressure. They have turnovers. Like I was like, bro, I didn't know they were like this freaking good.
Yeah. And then I think if I'm the Texans front office, I give them 1 more year. But
for sure.
But you know what, though? I don't criticize CJ a little. I don't criticize him as bad because Christian Kirk, he only had Christian Kirk to throw to.
Yeah,
and he damn near fucking broke his tight ends. Well, he exploded his tight end's ACL. But then, like you said, his number 1 option was out.
Yeah.
He's still missing his boy.
Yeah.
Tank Dell. Which,
that's true.
If you give him a lot more weapons,
that O-line hasn't helped him at all. Yeah. The whole season.
The running backs are good. He has a good running back room, but like
one of the picks wasn't his fault either, because it was like
just bounced off.
Yeah, the tight end or the receiver got his hands on it and that changed it. I never blame the quarterback in that situation because it's like, bro, you put it in his hands.
Dak had a lot of those, and people still back for it. But we'll move on.
But yeah, let's move on to the championship games.
All right.
Preview. You want to do AFC first?
Yeah, because I have a super hot take.
Okay, let's hear it.
I think the Broncos win.
Bro, Tell me why I wanna think like I'm thinking they might win too.
This is that situation, like how you said, like it's obvious enough for the Patriots to win. Like and then if you look at all the betting websites, I'm pretty sure Patriots are the heavy favorite. There's a big spread. Like it's just there for the Patriots to take, but I don't think they will. I think the Broncos are just a solid team where you could plug in the backup QB and they'll still have the same success.
Sean Payton, one of the best offensive minds.
Yeah.
And I saw that, I guess he recruited this quarterback specifically to back up Bo Nix.
Yeah.
And he's got a cannon.
Yeah.
So we'll see, because that defense actually matches up really well against the Patriots offense, and they're at home.
Yeah.
So I think when it was first announced that Bo Nix was out, I was like, okay, yeah, pass to the Super Bowl. But as time has gone on, I'm like, I don't know. Like, you know what this also kind of reminds me of? Remember that Super Bowl in 2016 when it was the Broncos against the Panthers, and the Panthers were like dominant. They had like dominant through the playoffs. They were 15-1, and the Panthers were like favored to win. But the Broncos had like a crazy defense.
Yeah, it's the same situation.
I could see it kind of being like that too.
And then you know what else? Nick Foles took a shot at the Patriots.
Oh, I saw
that the Patriots do not do well against backup QBs.
Yep, that's true.
But I mean, I guess we'll see. But it's almost too obvious to where I'm just like, the whole public is going to be with the Patriots, that I'm going to be smart enough to take the Broncos.
Okay, so you're picking the Broncos?
Yeah, just to be against,
Yeah.
Because, and I'm not going to lie, the way that I've betted these playoffs, that's how I've gone. Like, I haven't really chose, like the majority, like the favorites of what everybody would think that would win, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, and it's worked out for you.
Yeah, so, because everybody thought the Eagles were going to win against the Niners. Everybody thought the Packers were going to beat the Bears. Even during that performance of where Bears were just down 21-3, I still thought the Bears were in it. And technically, even if the Broncos still make it to the Super Bowl, I think my percentage, I probably had like a above 75% percentage hit rate in these playoffs.
Oh, for sure.
Because I've only missed like 3, technically.
In the playoffs?
Yeah.
I think you've only missed 1, no?
This one, and then the AFC Championship, like my biggest.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, probably.
Because I think the Seahawks. Oh, well, let's.
Yeah.
That's one thing at a time. All right, what do you think?
So,
give me your breakdown.
I really, really wanted to take the Broncos, but I just can't. There's just too much of a question mark at quarterback, because I think Stidham could either like ball or he could drop a stinker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got to take the Pats. I hope the Broncos win, but I feel like the Patriots, they've been making me like swallow my words all season, and also too, I kind of want to jinx them. Because every time I pick them to lose, they win. Yeah. So maybe if I pick them to win, they'll lose. Yeah. But I just think it's like, I hope the Broncos win, but I got to go with the Pats. Got to go with the Pats in this one.
No mad at it.
Because they're just a solid all-around team. Like, I don't think they really blow you away with anything in particular. But they don't have like a major weakness. Yeah. Although I will say, Drake May has been getting a lot of pressure against the Chargers game and against the Texans, and the Broncos are the number 1 team in sacks this year. So they could really wreck the game. And
I think if the Broncos can be run heavy in this game and find a way to control the ball and kind of mess with Drake May's like rhythm, where they get them quick 4 and out, and then just don't keep the ball out of his hands. Yeah, I think potentially it'll slow down Drake May, and it could just knock the whole game. The time of possession, it'll be in their favor for sure. But so NFC Championship. This should have been the Super Bowl, low key, because these two teams like are low key have probably been the best 2 teams. This season, Rams, Seahawks.
You predicted this NFC Championship game. Originally had the Seahawks winning. Are you sticking with your pick?
Yeah, I'm still sticking with the pick. And I think it's pretty clear that the Rams have flaws in their defense. And I think the way the Seahawks, like we just mentioned, what they need to do is control the game, and they have to have the last possession of the ball. Because we've seen the Rams come back against the Panthers and against the Bears. So if they
against the Seahawks in the regular season. Remember that crazy game?
Was it the Seahawks one? Or was it the Rams?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But it was like back and forth a lot.
And I feel like this is going to be a back and forth game.
Yeah.
But a way that the Rams could win, though, is McVay has to let the ball fly. He has to take his chances in the air. So I think running the ball against the Seahawks front four, he won't find a lot of success, because you saw that they kind of couldn't run the ball against the Bears. I mean, fucking McVay had them run 4 run plays back to back in the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes left. So McVay just has to find a way to let Matt Stafford do his thing.
Yeah.
Find Puka.
Dice him up.
Yeah.
And I think they can, because they've actually had a lot of success against this Seahawks defense this year. But that defense is also crazy too, bro.
They are.
They were dominant against the Niners. Granted, the Niners, they were basically like what was left of the Niners, because, no Kittle, that whole offense has been banged up all year.
Shout out to Power Plant.
But
no, I'm just kidding.
I'm sticking with the Rams.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm concerned because the Rams have been a little bit disappointing in the playoffs, in my opinion, so far. Against the Panthers, they gave them a run for their money. It took them overtime to beat the Bears. But I just think, experience is going to be a big part. Seattle is at home. So that could be a big factor, but we've seen this team go in there and, have a lot of success. So I don't think, I don't see the Seahawks defense shutting out the Rams.
But it's not about the Rams, or who did you say?
For what?
Shutting out who?
Yeah, I don't see the Seahawks shutting down the Rams. Like their defense.
I think they will. Well, no. But the Rams will not stop the Seahawks offense.
No Charbonnet. That's a big. Maybe not big, but I think that matters, because he's a part of their run game. Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker had.
He's
a game.
Good. Yeah, he's good. But the thing is too, it's a big if, but JSN has been pretty quiet, and if you take him away, I think that offense is very mediocre.
But if you see what the Panthers have been able to put up, the Panthers put up 31 points on this Rams defense.
That's true.
With the Rams away. The Rams against the Bears damn near had to go to overtime, and they barely won by a field goal. Now, if you tell me that with the Seahawks at home, with the 12 behind their backs, and all that pressure, being cold as fuck, the Rams going to fucking back-to-back cold weather places to play, I don't see a way. Home field advantage didn't play a huge part, especially in Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle does have a crazy.
Especially in Seattle. So, and then with the offenses that have put up these crazy numbers against the Rams, like the Panthers, what do you think this Seattle Hawks team is going to do? JSN about to give belt to ass to all those corners. Maybe.
I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to, I think you said, come down to the last possession type game.
Yeah, and then Sam Darnold going to be the first QB in the 2018 draft to win a Super Bowl. Can you believe that?
Damn. That's crazy.
Between Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson. It's gonna be
Who would have
good.
thought? Or if it happens.
It will happen.
Another interesting thing too is that there's a lot of potential Super Bowl rematches. So we could have Denver versus Seattle Super Bowl 48 rematch. We could have Patriots Seattle Super Bowl 49 rematch, or we could have Patriots Rams Super Bowl 40 or 53 rematch.
Bro, if it's Seattle Patriots, I want to see the the Seahawks get their lick back.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. I want an NFC team to win this year.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, but it'll be fun, bro. I think any matchup that you give me between the Rams, Seahawks, Patriots, Broncos, I think it'll be fun. The only thing that sucks is with the Broncos, there's no Bo Nix, but
Yeah.
fucking Bo Nix, bro. And then on a stupid ass play too, bro. Like an unnecessary.
Yeah, the game was over.
It was done, bro. We should have just kneeled, took the time off the clock, but. So do you wanna move on to the
All pros?
All pros?
Yep. What'd you think? Pretty accurate?
Yeah, but I just think my boy, we all know who I'm talking about.
Our boy?
George Pickens, bro. I think that fool got snubbed, bro.
I would say so.
Jamar Chase the fuck out of there.
Bro, he spit on somebody and all of a sudden that doesn't matter.
This is how they reward him?
That's crazy. Because Jamar Chase did have a great year, but from start to finish, I think George Pickens was more consistent.
Oh, yeah.
And even his numbers were better, like throughout the course of the season. Or like when the season ended.
Not throughout like the whole course of the season as well, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he was more consistent, but like I mean like their season stats.
Yeah.
Pickens, if we take a look, more yards and more touchdowns than Jamar Chase. So
hey, bro, Jamar Chase went like on a few days, almost months, without scoring a touchdown. For the most part.
Yeah, the only thing Chase has him in is receptions.
I mean, at this point, I'd even take CeeDee Lamb over Jamar Chase.
All right. Relax.
Yo, but I didn't think JSN was this type of SN.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I thought he was going to have a great season. I don't know if he's going to be the best receiver in the league this season.
He was, like, when they drafted him, I was, oh, yeah, he's going to be good, you know what I'm saying? But, like,
definitely when they drafted him, I didn't think
he was going to be great like this.
Nah.
He's kind of like Puka, like, in the sense of where nobody knew who Puka was going into it. And then he just had a crazy rookie year.
Yeah, another one that surprised me when I first saw it was Bijan.
Who would you have taken over him?
Well, when I went back and I saw the numbers, it made sense because he had the most yards from scrimmage.
Yeah.
But originally, I was thinking they were going to give it to James Cook.
Oh, yeah, because he had the most touchdowns.
Well, he had the most yards. JT actually ended up having the most touchdowns. And I thought that's who would have been the second pick.
Receiving touchdowns, too?
Oh, you mean like total touchdowns?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to look at total touchdowns. Maybe he did have more total touchdowns, but yeah, I thought it would have been James Cook because like the Bills made the playoffs and he ended up with the most yards, double-digit touchdowns. And then I was thinking because halfway through the season, it was looking like JT was going to run away with it.
Yeah,
and he still ended up having almost 20 touchdowns rushing. But
R.I.P. the Colts, man. They won the almost woulda, coulda, shoulda award.
Yeah, because I think Bijan ended up having like a top 10 scrimmage yards in a season. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, like he's a beast, but I hadn't realized he had that good of a season.
Yeah.
Like, top 12 all-time scrimmage yards. He had 2,298 yards from scrimmage. That's insane.
Bro, you know who I feel like not a lot of people talk about them or about him? Trey McBride, bro. Trey McBride, easily one of the best tight ends I've seen.
He was by far the best tight end this year.
Yeah. But he, like, I feel like people don't talk about it. Like, people don't hype him up, like, with the Kelseys.
That's true.
With, who else is another tight end?
That's because he plays for the Cardinals.
That's true. That's true.
That's, like, the only reason. Like, I feel like if he was on a big team.
Yeah.
But to your point, it's true because, like, he had a really good year and he kind of went under the radar.
But, like, for these tight end positions, bro, if you're white and handsome, like, anybody, like, they'll hype you up. But for him, bro, like, he has both. He's a tight end. He's white. He's handsome. He's all three, actually.
It's because it's Arizona, bro. Like, they don't have a fan base.
That's true.
And they sucked this year. So, like, nobody was really...
Besides, like, the fantasy footballers on YouTube, who else do you know is a Cardinals fan? Well, you have family in Arizona.
I do, and they're not Cardinals fans.
The Patriots fan?
No, they're actually Steelers fans.
Oh, yeah, my bad. That's what I'm a Steelers fan.
Yeah. But, I mean, they lived here. They were from California, and then they moved to Arizona. So maybe if they had grown up out there,
yeah,
like, they would be Cardinals fans. But actually, I don't know a single Cardinals fan.
No. That's weird.
Do you?
No.
Comment if you're a
Cardinal fan. Yeah, because... But Trey McBride, bro, I feel like he has the recipe to be, like, a big name. But he's a great player, but...
Yeah, for sure.
Like, he hasn't reached superstar status. I feel like he needs to come up with, like a cool-ass celebration or something to put him on the map.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something controversial in the offseason. Have, like, a criminal record or something, and that's when they start blowing up.
Low-key, huh? That'd be... Imagine.
And then in Arizona, too. Well, actually, no. Arizona's not really... And then, especially from where they're at, the town's kind of quiet. Well, the city's kind of quiet right there.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
You been to the stadium?
I passed by it when Sun had his baseball tournament right there.
Oh, yeah.
It was, like, down the street.
It's a nice stadium.
It looks nice from the outside.
Yeah.
Like, the whole area is nice.
Yeah.
But do you want to wrap it up from there? Or anything else you want to talk about?
No, I mean, hopefully next week we won't be talking about the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And hopefully by next week, my Steelers will have a coach.
All right, so let's recap. Who are your Super Bowl? Who's your Super Bowl?
My Super Bowl, Pats, Rams.
And not only is that your pick, but they gave us one of the worst Super Bowl performances.
The lowest scoring Super Bowl ever.
Of all time. So I hope it's not them.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, it could be. Fuck.
It would be a lot better.
This time around, it would be a lot better. This time around. Who do you think wins?
I got to go with the Rams.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think whoever wins the NFC Championship is going to win the
whole thing. Yeah. For sure. Damn, bro. Imagine the Patriots win it again.
Oh,
no Tom Brady, bro. Like, you gotta tip your hat off to that Patriots front office for you lose the all-time great quarterback of all time
coach,
and you somehow still find a way to, like,
bounce back a couple years later.
Yeah, like, you know who hasn't done that?
Cowboys,
the Niners. Like, the Niners have been there. The Niners. Let me put this out there. I saw a tweet about it and I thought it was genius. The Niners are the Cowboys with the BBL. They have... The last time the Niners won a Super Bowl, 1995. The last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, 1996. But we have the better stadium, bro. That Levi Stadium is disgusting.
But the Niners have had competitive teams. Like, they've been to, like...
But they had
5 NFC Championship games.
And all that for what?
And they made it to a Super Bowl.
And all that for what? To lose, bro. To lose.
But it's still like they've had success, though. The Cowboys haven't had, like...
They've had success.
They haven't made it to a championship game.
We're going to make it this next year. Next year, bro. If we don't make it to the NFC Championship, bro, I'm done. I'm giving them one more. Bro, we're giving us... Have you seen who we picked up?
The coach?
Yeah. The defensive coordinator.
Yeah, he was Eagles.
The Eagles. Not only was he the Eagles, he was also on that Broncos team that pretty much coached up Patrick Surtain, to make him who he is. So we're going to go cornerback and safety heavy this draft process. And linebacker heavy too. Don't worry. We're going to do our homework.
You definitely don't need anything on offense.
No. Maybe a running back. Now we have Jaden Blue, but
Then I think Javonte Williams proved himself this year. Like he's good enough to be, you know.
And there's enough running backs out there that we could pick up, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. Well, yeah, I got, so my Super Bowl is going to be the Broncos and the Seahawks.
Repeat of Super Bowl 48.
That was one of the better Super Bowls that I remember watching.
Nah, that shit was trash.
Was it?
That was the 43-8 game. When the Seahawks blew out the Broncos.
Yeah, and I bet
I think you're thinking about the Patriots Seahawks, right?
Yeah,
that one was good.
Well, realistically, so that's my hopeful one, which I'm being hopeful because I'm trying to go against the crowd here. But if it's the Seahawks Patriots, I'm not mad at it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Either way, I'll have the Seahawks winning.
Yeah.
But for our next video, we're going to be talking more Super Bowl stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of throwing it back a little bit. Whoa. Hey, yo. Boss. We're going to be talking about Super Bowl performances. So just to give you guys a quick insight of what we're going to be talking about, we can give you guys some gems, a look back at the past Super Bowls and what our favorite Super Bowls are. Anything else?
I was thinking that.
You're going to throw in there?
I already know what mine is.
I'd have to go back.
You guys are going to have to check in.
Yeah, you guys are going to definitely have to check into that video. That was going to be a good one. But all right, guys, there you have it. This is our NFL divisional recap with our NFC Championship outlook and predictions with our All-Pro selection snubs and dubs. There you have it, guys. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. And remember,
don't quote us
unless we're right.
Peace.